Who y'all got this week? The West or Cent?
Wait, got it ball?
Oh, no. Oh, y'all broke the helmet?
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Fires complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind him. Nice job.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. From the gun, running back on the move. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going, too.
The Gators with the 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They worked full. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
It'll be 3rd and long. To throw, it's Simmons. Might be looking to run. Keeps it going. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one.
Well, the unique thing about this defense with their nickel personnel is they're able to disguise what they're doing. They can play a lot of different coverages. They can play man, zone, but they can also bring the nickel player in the box and still be pretty good against the run. That time, pretty good job defending the QB scramble. Let's see what they do here on 4th.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. To the air, it's Simmons. Good timing on the quick out. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man.
These 3rd downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this 3rd down.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Touchdown, Gator! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Goff. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll try the run. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking for space. It's Gibson. There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And how about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football, great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
Out of the gun, they give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on first and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Panthers! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the extra point is good. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
Looking for room. It's Moulton. Runs through the tackle. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Mr. Two-Bits would be proud. The Gators standing up and hollering for a first down.
Now, how does that cheer go?
Well, first you have to have the yellow shirt and the striped tie and go 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1, all for the Gators. Stand up and holler. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
You know, it's difficult for QB sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Complete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Looking downfield. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Catch is made at the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Running to Green. Gets it past the marker. Hits him with a stiff arm. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
Got it behind the line. It's Gibson. There he goes to the right. The 10. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball and let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Fires to the right. Got him in the open. Wide open spaces. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Coming out with it, it's Goff. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Pitt right back to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Gonna run it. It's Gibson. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Kane. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Gibson. Turning it on. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Kentucky is in trouble right now, and unless something drastic changes, we're looking at Wildcat on the menu tonight in Lexington. They're trailing by 21 to Toledo. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Flips it out to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's looking deep. He's got it inside the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Gator.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. Fielded in the end zone. It's gone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They go to the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He's loose at the 20. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
The Panthers have it with a 1st and goal. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Touchdown, Pitt! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking to throw on first down. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's gone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
Oh, and he missed it. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll move the tight end. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Trying play action. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down and run. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on third down. And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line.
He could go off. Oh, man, really? Coughing it up? Looked like he was going to do some damage, take that thing back to the house, and instead he coughs it up and gives it to the other team.
Give to the running back. Can't get him to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver going in motion. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Simmons. Pocket breaking down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. 3rd and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss trying to get that first down.
Throws for the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception, you turn the field position to the other side, create momentum immediately. This is an absolute.
Oh, he's got some space. Crosses midfield. He's at the 30. Inside the... And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Panthers! This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Gators want to move quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He lets one fly deep. He's got it on the outside. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Florida!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult, difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He'll bring it out. It's Goff. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Back to throw, it's Holstein. The screen, he can go. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. Toss to the outside. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
When you're running up the middle, you got so many big boys on the inside. When you run this toss out wide, it's nice because you get away from all the beef. You get to get on the perimeter, make some of those little guys make some tackles out wide. The running back really appreciates when you give him some tosses.
He's going for it all. And he makes the grab, but he's out of bounds. Incomplete pass.
Well, that one falls incomplete. That hasn't happened a whole lot today, though. This dude has been lighting this defense up with his speed. He showed great hands. Just weren't able to come down with that one.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Gibson. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Around the corner, it's Pringle. He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the two-pointer is no good. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Simmons. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. To the ground with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Motion from the wideout. Try to get it to the edge. There he goes. 10. Touchdown, Panthers. And the punishment has been extended. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Looking to throw, it's Simmons. He tries to take the top off. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. Touchdown, Gator! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Arkansas State looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Red Wolves. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Impressive, to say the least. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. On the ground, it's Gibson. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
Yeah, the defense doing a great job.
Man, it was fair by itself.
Commit to the run like this, obviously.
Man, fair by itself, man.
But you gotta stop the run first.
That second one, he fell by himself, man. Look at the front. Man, fell by himself, man. Nobody touch him. We were getting cheated at our own crib.
And off from the shotgun.
See that y'all holding him.
Nice move there. They get him stopped at the
Y'all did
26,
it. But I mean, that's not coaching. Our players is missing
This
tackles.
shouldn't
I
be a
mean, hey.
surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. You're now seeing this offense. Colby's running plays
First,
and
man, we was
back
killing
to
y'all.
back.
We
They are
killed
trying
ourselves
to be
every drive,
physical.
bro.
They're
We had
trying
a
to stay
bro.
on the field.
Y'all literally had a stop on 4th and 1 on the goal line at the 1 yard. A 90-yard fluke bomb. Y'all had a trip pick. Y'all had a fumble right after that. Y'all had like 5 turnovers in a row, bro.
Gets
Like,
it on the
we
outside.
killed ourselves.
And after a very
We was
short
stuffing y'all,
pickup
but we
on
started
that
talking like 3
run, we
possessions
have
straight. It
come
was
to the end of
21-7
the
for the
third
longest
quarter.
until we finally fumbled the
As
ball.
the
Yes,
end
that's
of
what
the
y'all.
period, and Pittsburgh
Yeah,
has
once
the
we fumbled the
lead.
ball,
They
that
built
changed
a
the moment in the
comfortable
game.
lead after 3 quarters of play.
If we would have went up 14-7, y'all would been. Y'all would have went down. We was trying to score. We was trying to nail y'all. Bow. No, y'all go down like that.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period.
That's the
Into
only
the
turnover
second
y'all had the
half.
whole game. We had like 5 turnovers and freaking
Tight end in
30.
motion, see how the
We
D
gave y'all 2
reacts.
4th and 15s, bro. Like that's just
Soften him
terrible.
up with a run. Now to throw. Makes the grab on the
Bro,
left.
we lost that game by
Really
ourselves.
nice pickup there as
We
they
lost that
have it
game
out to the
ourselves, bro. We
34
had
with
5
a first
turnovers.
down.
We had 5 turnovers,
It's really
5
not hard to find the
freaking
difference between
unsportsmanlike
this
penalties,
game and
like
the
all
loss
dumb stuff.
last week.
We gave
Turn it
y'all
over 3
5
times a week
4th down
ago.
conversions on 4th and
None
15. Like, we
today.
gave y'all a
And
whole lot of
just a
stuff.
great
We
response.
win, bro.
Last
We
week,
lost
you
that game
know,
by ourselves.
you're probably the reason you lost.
We
And you
lost that
didn't
game
take
by
care of the
ourselves, bro.
football.
Like, y'all a
Now
good
you
team, don't get me
step out
wrong,
here
but
and you
like,
show
y'all,
your
like,
team
y'all be
you
putting
can bounce back, you can lead, take care of the football,
I'm not.
and lead this team to
I'm
victory.
not. Y'all run the
That's a good
ball,
job
but
by the
our
driver out
players there,
there,
they just don't tackle. Like,
understanding
I
it's
mean,
zone
nothing you can do
coverage. So
about that.
instead of continuing to run across the
Players
field, he
don't tackle.
settles
Like,
down
they
into an
right
open
there.
spot, making it easy for his
But it's not
quarterback.
like y'all just doing
Looking
it and y'all just
downfield, it's
like just doing
Holstein.
it. Like our players not
Got his
making no
man.
tackles. Like they there, they just not
Good
tackling.
pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41.
Y'all was
You
going
gotta
on.
love how they just
Everybody knew that. Y'all
continue to
saved
do
21
what
just
they
to
do.
play with
It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a
21, man.
passing
21 did
offense.
everything.
Great job on first
They
down.
laid
Better
back. 3
job on
touchdowns.
second down. This
21
offense
had
continuing to stay in a
1,001
rhythm.
rushing yards.
Unleashes one deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the
Terrible.
football.
Like, they right there. They
Throw
don't
that thing
tackle
to the other
nothing.
team.
Like they wait. They literally stop there. Let the man run
Now
and
on
just
second and
go.
long.
It's so bad, bro. Y'all like so much good.
Wants to throw it.
The
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
We literally killed ourselves the first like 3 drives. Like we got a bad.
Now
We
facing
got
a
Gary that said we got him
third
a
and
coach son
long.
that said coach son started in the building. Them other days started in the
From the
building.
gun, the ground game. Got the first down and still on his feet.
Started in the building.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Oh, they take Gary out.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Right back to the well. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Every time we get that big stop, we just did something dumb.
They'll run it out of
Gave
the
it up.
shotgun.
Oh, it's no way. We gave up
And
like
this
2
one will be
4th and
stopped
like
for no
15.
gain.
Like it's terrible.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football
Yeah,
and
but
getting them
that's
They got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next
First
one.
one, they're screen behind the line.
Looking to throw it, Holstein. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the first down marker is. Let them throw the ball short, come up, get them on the ground, forcing a 4th down. Decision time for this offense.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Time we got the game. I knew we was going 1 or 2 score, bro.
Lead up by multiple possessions.
If we would have stopped calling the 2-point conversion, scored like we did, and got the 2-point conversion, it would have been a 7-point game. It would have been 8 point 7, right?
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Because it was 40. The game was 49-30. Y'all would have had 47. We'd have had 40. We would have got that 2-point conversion with Gary and dropped. We won by the. Y'all won by 11.
And catch by a tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what
you take away 2 though. You take away 2. But I'm saying you take away your 2, that's 47. And you add our 2, that's 40.
An offensive productivity.
Then
That's why we didn't get the kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
30 and 15 on that.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Got the quick completion. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short.
Turning it on. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Let's see what they've got on second down.
Take my hat off.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that when the end drive, you can turn around and hand it off, and go get positive yardage.
Fires to the right.
Nobody knows. They not good.
He's at the 10.
The ball was then straight to part about it. To start the day off, I walk into the coach's office. Oh, well, we're gonna be missing 2 hours. Start O-line missed it. What? Got his spell. The other one had that's Tuesday. Going cafeteria. That's with the cafeteria lady. Tapping on the keyboards, holding the stop. He kept doing it again. Then he put his shoe on top of the ketchup. He got to there again. You to start right top. What the hell you doing? Then you got a flu. You don't even come to school. You supposed to take something, come to school, so you can play.
That was good.
It's so sorry, man. And then, bro, we on offense, bro, the first possession, the first big drive, we can't even right. Oh, and sorry, Marcus is like, sorry, they said, I was talking to my so sorry, man. You don't go up physical or nothing.
Here's the mindset if you're on offense. You've got to hit. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap too early. Probably just do it safe like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't try to.
He unleashes a long one.
We rolling in.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
A little bit surprising, not going to lie. You got a big lead like this late in the game, and you're still throwing for it, being aggressive, but hey, man, it's working. And if it's working, keep calling him, I guess.
They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Like, they gotta get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not gonna throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical.
You see people literally back there, bro. Sit down, wait on the man. I don't.
Second and 5.
Toss
sweep right.
Powers
through the defender. Pass the sticks and still on his feet.
Barely even third.
They finally
Barely
rustle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
All the way through the sand.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs.
You put the kids in position, but they got to make the play, dog. Like, all the kids in the some plays they was in position. Some plays they had to hold wide, but like we don't have nobody that's physical. Like we don't have no physicality at all. Like we just not strong enough. Our strongest player is the receiver. Like that's bad. Like we just not physical at all. We try to bully people that's bigger than us. That's
when they're going between the tackles.
Like, we just not physical at all.
Get a lot more physical, especially
we know
operating in the red zone here on second down.
Like, it's just, I mean, it's no way you can play. We played a burst game. Like if you take away those turnovers, but we had at least 5 turnovers. So we also had turnovers on downs too. That counted as a turnover. It's a turnover, right? It is a turnover. Turnover on down is a turnover. You turn the ball over. Okay, we do a tip pick. We had a fumble. That's 2. Right? We had a conversion that we supposed to got. It's kind of the all that shit.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
And that's the problem, man. You want to heat this guy up, you want to bring some pressure, but you see.
It's like every time we need to stop.
He sees it, he can run. Get the
like we had all like I think 2 4 down or like
too soft,
30.
Too laid back. He runs it and takes off. Too much pressure, he can run away from guys and take off. So nice third down.
Every time we had to do one score, we could. We really got that stop. We really got that stop. That the quarterback ran the boot and got the first down to seal the game. We were gonna go score, bro. We were scoring like crazy, like we were just scoring. We was gonna score. That would have been like a 5-point game. But it would have been even right there. Oh, please. Get down like that. I was like,
oh, so bad.
Oh, we scared. I just wanted to know what would have happened if we would have scored on that. I want to know like what complexion of the game. We wouldn't give him money.
Had a good day, and more importantly, this team responded from last week. 0-1 didn't look good to start the season. Bouncing back, getting a convincing win. Nice job by this team handling adversity.
Y'all pressure wouldn't even get in there. Like y'all, it ain't like y'all put no pressure on the quarterback. It's wide open. Y'all play 80 yards. Oh, we gonna hit routes out there. Get upfield. Motor high. Ain't gonna lie, boy. That boy, what's called, man? Yeah, Reed, man. You were A to my, you were ass and this and that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's why I stayed a week.
First snap of the drive from the 25.
No, what's name?
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Simmons.
We didn't even go at him.
Scrambling away. He'll pull it down. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Man, this dude's flown by 200, flown by 300, and now thrown by 400. Almost 450 yards in the ball game. This dude has
throws toward the end zone.
All
And it's caught for a touchdown.
We know where y'all going, bro. We literally said before they first game, when y'all stopped us, bro, we literally said, going.
They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play.
I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Not all day, but like, damn, y'all. Shoot.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Handoff to the fullback. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the game. So
I think
you
he got
go back
hurt.
to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Okay.